Well, today I want to introduce three stories in my past life. The first one I want to introduce the first time to the internet bar. The second one is about an interesting trip in the Tokyo. And the last one is my first time for cooking. Let me go to the first story. When I was maybe 10 years old, at first I want to introduce what is the internet bar, just like a room, a very big room with so many computer, and if you are 18 years old, you are legal to join this with your friends, and if you are under 18, you are illegal. So that I go to when I was in the primary school, my friend invited me to this bar. It is illegal, but some bar accept the children who is not adult. We go there and play game together. So we feel so exciting because we do something we cannot do that. So I will not forget the first time I go there. So it's very exciting for me. So the next one is about an interesting trip about Tokyo in the Japan. It's my first time to the Japan because the time is very shortly. We don't go many places we want, and then the most two unforgivable things is about thermal spring and the Fuji mountain. The Fuji mountain is a dice mountain, a dice volcano, and it is very beautiful because they are covered snow on the top, and then the thermal spring is also very interesting because when you take a shower in the water, you also can put a little bag of the egg, maybe half dozen, to boiling the eggs, and then when you take a shower, and you can eat the boiling egg as well. So it cannot be real in the China thermal spring. So I feel so interesting for this trip. And the last one is my first time for cooking. I remember that the first time my mother teach me how to cook the fire egg with the tomato. It's not it was not a difficult dish for everyone, but for the first time student, it is very hard. You need to control the fire for the egg. You need to control the amount of the sauce, like salt, sugar, or something else. So I do it for 3 times. The first time I fairly could over-fire the egg. It may be too old, and second time I put so much salt in the dish, so it was not good for taste. So the last one I made quietly perfect, but not enough. But I still is very happy for this because it's my first time cooking, and it tastes very well. So that those three stories in my past life is very meaningful for me, and I will never forget it in the future. So thank you for listening.
Good. Everybody?